Ahoy mateys! Welcome back to another one. This video is a little different from my past programming, but like that flat tire you just saw, I made it because I was feeling a little deflated in need of some TLC. And in my opinion, there's no greater soul food than the great outdoors. Just to clarify, this isn't some epic adventure, but really just come hang with me. The spot I'm going to was no more than like an hour and a half, maybe two, from where I live, but honestly, too many times I've been stopped before by needing all of my outdoor excursions to be, like epic and full of stoke. But I've realized now that variety is the spice of life, and sometimes, a little boring, or rather reframed as peaceful expeditions are exactly what the doctors ordered. So if you find yourself in need of a little peace and calm, I hope this video brings that to you in some way, shape, or form, or even just inspires you to get out there on your own and visit your local jaunts. Also, if you're like me and forget to prioritize self-care and end up putting your desires for the outdoor and fresh air on the back burner, check out Chad Lubinsky's Outdoor Goals course on Notion. Definitely was key in helping me get out there for this one, and has me excited for future adventures. It's a beautiful day. I just, read my book, I had a little nappy, and now I think I'm going to go ride my bike and enjoy my time here. First, I think I'm going to set up camp, because I don't want to set up camp in the dark, and it's already almost 3 o'clock, and it gets dark at like 5:30, 6 now. So let's get to it. fire going. I'm actually pretty excited about what I'm cooking. Got some grilled cheese on the menu, but not just any grilled cheese. Grilled cheese a la mode. I don't actually know what a la mode means, but super excited to cook with this cast iron little skillet. It's not a skillet, I don't know what it is. It's a grilled cheeser. Put it right in there, and yeah, it's gonna be good. So I'm gonna get that going, get some food in my belly, probably put a jacket on because it's getting pretty cold, getting pretty chilly. Food in my belly, getting pretty chilly. Thought that was gonna rhyme. No. So today was a success. Best grilled cheese in my life. The dessert was a disaster, but you know, live and learn. Next time for sure it's gonna be a la mode. I really don't know what that means, but it keeps coming to mind and sounds good. But yeah, I'm comfy, man. I'm cozy, happy, all fat and happy. Anyway, so yeah, I'm glad I came out here. I think this is the start to maybe a new passion of mine. I don't know. I mean, I got all the goods, and it is something I enjoy doing. And something I've been wanting to do for a long time. This has been on the back burner for years. Last year especially, I had the itch to get outside and do more of this camping, hiking stuff, but didn't get around to it because I was solely focused on building my camper, which, I now know having a hyperfixation on one area of life just does not produce good results. I do know now a balanced approach is needed, and to take it slowly. Like, quit trying to. So, do I want to get into this now? I guess. This is a message to my future self. When you're feeling rushed, overwhelmed, and like you're running out of time, that's when you need to pause the most and slow down the most and take time to rest, relax, and breathe. Take time to breathe. That's what this year is all about, is embracing that pace of grace. Yeah. So glad I'm out here. I'm cozy as shit. I'm telling you what, I just feel like this is gonna be one heck of a night's sleep. Really though. But to be honest, I brought a movie with me and I'm gonna watch that, The Last Airbender, and that dinner definitely made me feel like Aang, because I'm bending some air in this tent and I'm really happy it's aerated. TMI, but TTYL. Yeah. Alright. Have a good night. See you in the morning. Blue boogers all over the place. Guten Morgen, Menschen Mooheads. Still in my sleeping bag, if you can't tell. Had an okay night's sleep. Did the rotisserie rollover all night long. This sleeping bag says it's built for 30 degrees. I don't agree with that. This is definitely like a 50 degreer at most. But also I'm from Texas, so anything under 80 degrees is like freezing to me. So there's that. Also, the material all this outdoor sleeping equipment is made out of is super slippery. So I was slipping, sliding all night, which adds to that constantly rolling over. But yeah, I think the next upgrade I'm gonna get is a sleeping pad first. I need a thick boy, because I'm sleeping on two right now. I got a blow up mattress and that foam pad, and that's not doing it. Grateful to have it, but there's finer things in life, and it's okay to want those things. And then a sleeping bag that is built for the Arctic, but can also roll up real small and fit in my bag. So on the lookout for that. I think it's time for some coffee and to get this camera out of my face. But first I'm gonna do some yoking, little yogic action to stretch out my back and get the fluid moving. Alright, let's do it. smells nice. Take a whiff. Man. Oh, so good. Make sure you activate that pineal gland, man. It's still hot as shit. Good to go. It hits the spot. But to be honest, one thing is missing. Some sweetness. I need some honey up in my coffee. I know all you country cowboys out there might like it raw, jet black for your jet fuel, but life isn't supposed to be such a struggle. Put down the struggle stick. Add some sweetness in your life. It's good. So that's one thing for next time. Bring some honey. Honey. I was reminded of that Lyle Lovett song. I actually can't remember the title, but the lyric that's coming to mind is, I like cream in my coffee. Nobody knows me like my babe. If you know the song, comment down below. I definitely know it. It's a staple in my playlist. But, you know, the most important thing right now is I like cream in my coffee. I could definitely use some cream. Back to work. Alright, finally getting to the good stuff. My shoe of choice for biking for the past couple of years has been the Vivo Barefoot Magnum. I forgot the exact type this is, but I really like it. It's been durable. It's got a low profile, which is great for slipping into my straps for my pedals. But one thing I do not like about this shoe is it's a pain in the ass to put on. Whose finger's supposed to put it in there, huh? Unbelievable. So, Vivo, if you ever watch this, please make these finger loops bigger for human beings. But other than that, it's been good stuff. Might be time to upgrade. These are pretty crusty, rusty. Nonetheless, they do the job. So let's get going. Oh wait, gotta change my socks. Don't mind the nails, but this is what happens when you try to put on shoes that too damn tight. Those things are akin to paper cuts, and they hurt like a motherfucker. Let's go.